The tariffs will inevitably be in effect this year, with 10% tariffs on goods imported from China and 25% from Canada and Mexico. Let's go over some things that you can do to offset these costs. My name is Zane and I'm from LandingCube. We help Amazon sellers quickly and easily create landing pages and optimize your off-Amazon marketing on Google, TikTok, and Facebook. We'll discuss the following strategies: increasing the price, absorbing the cost, negotiating with your suppliers, added value, changing your HTS code, and a combination of the above. And if you like this kind of content, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. So the first method to dealing with tariffs is pretty straightforward. We increase the price. Increasing the price in accordance with the tariffs implemented to your product. Challenge here is that it may potentially make your prices non-competitive in your category. But if all the other products are doing the same thing, it won't make that big of a difference. The second option is to absorb the costs. Well, you can simply absorb the cost of the tariffs from your profit margin. It's plain and simple, and it's not the greatest situation for you, but if your profit margin is wide enough that you can take the hit, it might be worthwhile, because then you potentially have the advantage of remaining price competitive for your niche. So it's really up to you to determine whether increasing the price is mandatory, but if your profit margin can handle it, absorbing the cost might actually be into your benefit if it gives you a price advantage over your competitor. The next option is negotiating with your supplier. Well, you can aim to reduce the cost of your product by 5 to 10%, especially if you have a product that you can acquire from multiple different potential suppliers. So consider negotiating the lower price or finding a manufacturer that can meet the new price requirement. Of course, to negotiate with your supplier, it's not like they just want to sell you it cheaper. They don't want to take the hit, which is why to maintain competition is you might have to submit a RFP or RFQ from other suppliers and basically have another bidding war effectively. And before we finish off with the last few items, if you need help with your off-Amazon marketing, here's how we can help. If you're looking to build a landing page or collect emails to build your brand audience, check out LandingCube. We're a landing page builder for all your off-Amazon marketing needs, such as Google, TikTok, and Facebook. Click the link in the description below for a free 21-day trial. So the next part is adding some value to your product offering. So consider adding some extra value to your product. For example, if you sell a yoga mat or a headset, you can add a bag to your product to enable the product to be portable. You know, people like to go to their friends' houses and take their headset along if they're going to do like a bit of a LAN party, or yoga mats. People take that from their house to the gym or to the park all the time, and giving them an extra bag, like a portable bag that they can kind of strap over their shoulder, is amazing added value. And these small addition of value are not particularly expensive, but can potentially justify your increase in price more or greater than the cost of the tariffs. So perhaps a price increase is justified even greater than 10% if the value is very impactful. The last thing you can do is changing your harmonized tariff schedule code, aka HTS code. You can potentially change your code to a category that has a lower base tariff. Now, this is very complicated and you need to get a dedicated expert advice, but it's potentially possible if your product can fall into multiple categories. Or you can potentially change the category if you make sufficient modifications to the product to enable a different category to take in effect. I personally think this is not likely worth it, but it's a potential option and something you might want to consider if the tariffs on your product are very, very big, because tariffs do change depending on the product category. And lastly, you can do a combination of the above strategies. You can increase of the product by not the full tariff increase and eat the rest. So for example, if the tariff on your product is 10%, you can increase your price by 5%, but then eat up the last 5% from your profit margin. Obviously, your profit margin still takes an impact, but far less. Or you can potentially add some value, also negotiate a lower price with your supplier, and then you can work out the numbers and see if at the end of the day, you're saving some profit margin or taking less of a hit in your profit margin than the tariffs would do alone. With all that said, you're going to still need a very powerful PPC strategy, and here's how we can help you for free. If you want to learn more on how you can optimize Amazon PPC, you can get a free copy of our ebook, The Ultimate Guide to Amazon Ads, Advanced Tactics and Best Practices. This book has received a 4.8 out of 5-star rating on Amazon and has helped beginners and advanced sellers alike. Click the link in the description below to sign up to our emailing list and receive a free copy. And that's it for this video, guys. Until next time, happy selling.